Hey, what is up guys? I'm KBHD here, and you might remember a couple of weeks ago I did a Dear Apple video. Dear Apple, please refresh the Mac Pro. Please. So then yesterday we got a rare insight from Apple about a product that they're working on but not revealing just yet, which turns out to be a new Mac Pro that's coming. So I don't want to say that Apple watched my video or Phil Schiller definitely saw it, but you know, the message got echoed out there and Apple is listening. They've got an ear to the ground. So of course, that being said, it can't be just Apple. We have other companies that we have things to say to. So Samsung. In the past year or so, we've had a bunch of questions about what's good with Samsung. You know, obviously they had the battery issues with the Note 7, and then recently a bunch of their flagship stuff got leaked into oblivion. But now that it's finally out and released, Galaxy S8 is official, we still got some stuff to say to them. Dear Samsung, you don't have to compete against Google with every single little piece of software that they handle already. They do it really well. Like Sammy, you have such a long reputation, like a long history of using Google software, Android, but then also building a Samsung version of like every single thing Google makes already. Doesn't this seem like a really big waste of resources and time? I really thought about this. Like Samsung's been making phones for a long time. They're smart, they've been doing it well. There's gotta be a good reason for why they keep doing this, but I really can't think of it. So now Galaxy S8 comes out and it's a beautiful phone. It's got an awesome camera, great looking display, phenomenal design, all kinds of awesome specs, but its biggest new software feature is a new Samsung assistant called Bixby, and it has its own button on the side of the phone. Let me know if any of this sounds familiar.
Meet Bixby. It's a new intelligent interface that reimagines the mobile user experience. Bixby understands context. It knows what's happening on your screen. But Bixby also learns and adapts to your routine to anticipate what you need. When you swipe to the right on the home screen, Bixby takes you to a contextual, personalized page that shows you the information you use from the apps you'd use in one convenient place. You'll see a series of cards for native apps like email and gallery, and third-party apps like Facebook and Uber. And Bixby will organize these cards based on where you are and what time it is. In the morning, you might see news and weather, and at night, your alarm and step count. And the more you use it, the more it learns.
The third part of the new Android search experience is called Google Now. Google Now gets you just the right information at just the right time. And all of it happens automatically. Google Now uses things like your search history, your location history, and your calendar to figure out what information you might need and when.
You also see a beautiful header that changes based on your time and location. You also see the Google Now cards beneath it. Your cards will get smarter and more accurate as you use them. And we're just beginning.
Okay, so if you haven't already put it together, Samsung is now making a super smart Bixby assistant on a phone that runs Android 7.0, which means that phone already has Google Assistant, which has been doing pretty much all of these things for a while, for a couple years now, and really well. But why? Again, like why are they making the same thing that Google's been making for a while? Now granted, there's a couple unique things that Google Assistant doesn't do right now, like the photo recognition in the camera. You can hold the camera up, point it at something, it'll give you a link to buy it. If you point it at a banana, it'll give you a link to buy a banana, whatever. I guess that's kind of cool. But overall, it just seems like an unnecessary amount of effort basically copying something that Google's already done. Competition is good, but not when you're just copying something and the product's already free. Maybe let us remap the Bixby button to the Google Assistant if we want. Or let us link it to any app. I'm not asking for a Google Play edition or anything. I know that's not gonna happen, but like it would be actually a legitimate feature if you had a custom button on the side of the phone, kind of like you did on that Galaxy S7 Active where we could link it to any app we want. That would be a legit awesome feature. Dear Samsung, your first party cases for your phones need work. The Galaxy S8, like I've said, is a beautiful phone, but with that huge, great display and really thin bezels on the top and bottom and sides, we obviously know this phone is going to be a bit more breakable and susceptible to damage if it drops. They know that, they've tested the phone themselves. It's kind of funny that you can drop your phone in a pool and it's cool, but if you drop your phone next to the pool, not so good. Anyway, when there's people that get this phone, there's gonna be two types of people. One is like me, less common, but I won't put a case on it because it's too beautiful. I just got this really nice phone, I wanna show it off. But number two is the people who won't use this phone without a case because it's so delicate that they don't wanna risk breaking it if they drop it. They signed up for a 2-year contract, gotta get a case. This is your chance, Samsung, to compete with other manufacturers and make all the products better. You have the dimensions first, you know where the weak points are on the phone. This is your chance to make the case market really good. And this is the case you come up with. What is that? This is terrible in every way. I think every single way that it could be bad. The color, the shape, it's not good. Oh my god. It looks like a bikini for your phone, but like made out of Play-Doh. It looks like you hired the guy who designed the iPhone 5C case and like locked him in a room for a month with like crayons. It looks like a Fisher-Price case for a Fisher-Price phone, but it's not really a Fisher-Price phone, if you know what I mean. These need work, Samsung. Serious work. So that's pretty much it. Just a couple pretty general requests, things I figured we should talk about, things I think we could get from a company that we like a lot. And who knows, maybe someone from Samsung will end up watching this video, in which case, you guys should also keep the headphone jack around. So thank you for watching. Talk to you guys in the next one. Peace.